Switzerland, a small landlocked nation amidst the majestic Alps, is a country that has captured the world's imagination with its breathtaking landscapes and unique political stance. It is renowned for its steadfast neutrality in international affairs, a policy that has been a cornerstone of its identity for centuries. This policy, deeply ingrained in the nation's history and culture, has allowed Switzerland to become a symbol of peace and stability in a world often fraught with conflict. The serene landscapes and tranquil towns reflect the peaceful ethos that the country embodies. Neutrality means abstaining from taking sides in conflicts, a stance that has enabled Switzerland to act as a mediator in numerous international disputes. By maintaining friendly relations with all countries, Switzerland has positioned itself as a trusted and impartial player on the global stage. But how did this small nation manage to maintain its neutrality for centuries amidst the shifting tides of European politics and global conflicts? The answer lies in a complex interplay of historical circumstances, strategic geographical positioning, and a strong commitment to its principles. From its beginnings as a loose confederation of cantons, each with its own unique identity and governance, to its current status as a global financial centre and hub of international diplomacy, Switzerland has consistently adhered to its principles of neutrality, ensuring its place as a beacon of peace and stability in an ever-changing world. The seeds of Swiss neutrality were sown in the late medieval period, a time of great political upheaval and shifting alliances across Europe. Switzerland was then a patchwork of independent cantons, each with its own customs and governance under the overarching authority of the Holy Roman Empire. In 1291, 3 cantons, Uri, Schwyz and Unterwalden, came together to form the Eternal Alliance, a pact that laid the foundation for what would become the Swiss Confederation. This alliance was primarily about mutual defence against external threats, but it also fostered a sense of shared identity and cooperation among the cantons. Over the centuries, the Swiss Confederation expanded, incorporating more cantons and developing a reputation for fierce independence and military prowess. The decisive victory at the Battle of Morgarten in 1315 against the Habsburgs was a turning point, solidifying the Swiss reputation as formidable warriors and defenders of their homeland. This spirit of independence and self-reliance led the Swiss to embrace a policy of armed neutrality, a stance that would define their international relations for centuries to come. They recognized that aligning with any major power would jeopardize their hard-won independence and the unique cooperative structure of their confederation. This commitment to neutrality allowed Switzerland to navigate the turbulent waters of European politics while maintaining their sovereignty and unity. The late 18th and early 19th centuries saw the rise of Napoleon and the French Revolution testing Swiss neutrality. In 1798, French forces invaded Switzerland, establishing the Helvetic Republic, leading to internal strife. Napoleon intervened in 1803, mediating a settlement that restored autonomy to the Swiss cantons and recognized Switzerland's neutrality. This recognition by major European powers was a significant development in Swiss neutrality. Napoleon saw Switzerland as a strategically important buffer state. Switzerland walked a tightrope, maintaining neutrality while meeting some of Napoleon's demands. This period solidified Switzerland's neutral stance in European politics. Following Napoleon's defeat in 1815, the Congress of Vienna convened to redraw Europe's map. This monumental gathering aimed to restore balance and order to a continent ravaged by years of war and upheaval. The Congress affirmed Swiss neutrality and guaranteed its territorial integrity, marking a watershed moment in European diplomacy. This decision was not made lightly, as it involved intense negotiations and strategic considerations. The European powers saw neutrality as a stabilizing force in a volatile region. They believed that a neutral Switzerland would act as a buffer state, preventing conflicts from spilling over into neighboring territories. Switzerland's strategic location and tradition of neutrality suited this role perfectly. Nestled in the heart of Europe, it was ideally positioned to serve as a mediator and peacekeeper. By guaranteeing Swiss neutrality, the powers ensured no single power could gain a strategic advantage. This was crucial in maintaining the delicate balance of power that the Congress sought to achieve. The Swiss delegation lobbied hard for the recognition of their neutrality. They presented compelling arguments and historical precedents to support their case, emphasizing the benefits of a neutral Switzerland for all of Europe. The Congress of Vienna's recognition transformed Switzerland into a de jure neutral state. This formal acknowledgement was a significant milestone, providing Switzerland with a clear and respected international status. This provided a strong legal basis for Swiss neutrality and protected its independence. It ensured that Switzerland could maintain its sovereignty and avoid entanglement in future European conflicts, shaping its role in international relations for centuries to come. The true test of Swiss neutrality came during the 20th century's world wars. During World War I, Switzerland mobilized its army to defend its borders and adopted strict economic neutrality. This stance preserved Swiss neutrality but drew criticism for trading with both sides. World War II presented greater challenges, with Switzerland surrounded by Axis powers. The Swiss government, led by General Henri Guisan, reaffirmed its commitment to neutrality while preparing for invasion. Switzerland's wartime actions, including accepting gold from Nazi Germany, drew post-war criticism. Despite challenges, Switzerland emerged from World War II with its neutrality intact. A key aspect of Swiss neutrality is its commitment to armed neutrality. Switzerland maintains a credible military force capable of deterring aggression. Military service is compulsory for all able-bodied Swiss men, with rigorous training and equipment kept at home. This commitment to armed neutrality has been key in deterring aggression and preserving independence. Switzerland's readiness to defend itself makes it a formidable adversary for potential aggressors. In the aftermath of World War II, Switzerland continued to adhere to its policy of neutrality. The changing geopolitical landscape required a delicate balancing act to maintain its stance while engaging internationally. Switzerland joined the European Free Trade Association in 1959, demonstrating economic cooperation while maintaining political neutrality. Switzerland has played an active role in international diplomacy, often serving as a mediator. Geneva has become a hub for international organizations, reflecting Switzerland's commitment to humanitarianism. Switzerland's neutrality extends to the digital realm, ensuring equal treatment of all data. Swiss neutrality, while a cornerstone of the nation's identity, is not without critics. Some argue that neutrality is outdated in an interconnected world requiring collective action. Critics point to Switzerland's reluctance to impose sanctions on human rights violators. However, proponents argue that neutrality has enabled Switzerland to maintain independence and promote peace. Switzerland's humanitarian tradition demonstrates that neutrality does not equate to indifference. Swiss neutrality, a product of centuries of history and strategic considerations, has left an indelible mark on Switzerland's place in the world. The country's commitment to neutrality has preserved its independence and promoted peace. While neutrality faces new challenges, Switzerland's experience offers valuable lessons for a world grappling with complex issues. The Swiss model of armed neutrality and international cooperation demonstrates the pursuit of peace without compromising sovereignty. Switzerland's history suggests it will continue to play a unique role in promoting dialogue and peaceful solutions. For those interested, Switzerland's journey offers insights into the enduring power of neutrality and diplomacy.